If you are looking for a low maintenance plant that can be grown in low light and in smaller areas, then Sansevieria Hahnii is the best house plant for you. Hello friends, welcome to HR Garden. Friends, today we are going to talk about Sansevieria Hahnii, which is also known by different name. It is also called bird's nest Sansevieria, dwarf snake plant or good luck snake plant, etc. This is very easy to care plant. This plant is air purifier house plant. This can be grown in very less light area. We don't need to water this plant frequently and we don't need to fertilize this plant too much. So this is overall low maintenance plant. Today I'm going to talk about its grow and care. Sunlight requirement. Sansevieria Hahnii grows well in the area where it gets bright indirect light. This plant is adaptable plant in any condition, so it can be easily grown in the area where it is receive low light or a partial shade. So this plant is suitable for growing inside the room, veranda, office, etc., where it receives some amount of light. If it is grown in a dark places, once in a week it can be taken outside to get sunlight for some time. Watering. Water the plant when the soil completely dries up. Sansevieria Hahnii is a drought tolerant, so it does not need to be watered frequently. Do not overwater the plant. Overwatering causes root rot. Biggest problem with the Sansevieria Hahnii is root rotting because of overwatering. So we need to check soil properly before watering and water less during the winter. Soil. Since root rotting and the overwatering is the major problem while growing this type of Sansevieria plant, so we need to use the soil which drains fast and which is fertile, so that there is a lot of airflow around the root and the soil dries up very fast. We can buy succulent mix online or we can prepare potting soil mixture ourselves by adding sand, perlite, garden soil and compost. Fertilizer. This plant is not a heavy feeder, so once in a month we can use a liquid fertilizer while watering the plant. I use diluted NPK once in a month. If you don't want to use a fertilizer once in a year or twice in a year, in the month of September and February you can give a handful of compost. With that also this plant will be very happy. We don't need to use the fertilizer during winter month. We can fertilize during summer and spring only. Do not over fertilize the plant or do not use the strong fertilizer, as this will damage the plant. Propagation. Best way to propagate this plant is through offset. This plant produce the offset, as you can see in this case also. Just separate the offset and grow it in separate pot to get a new plant. This plant also can be propagated from the leaves, but it will take time. Pest and insect. So far my plant is not attacked by any pest or insect, but because it's a compact type of Sansevieria, it may get attacked by spider mites, mealybugs and aphids. So we can use insecticide time to time if there is any infestation, but if the leaves are damaged badly, we can also remove the damaged leaf, or the leaves which are turning yellow and brown can be cut and removed. So this is one of the most easy growing plant which is very hard to kill and easy for the beginners. I have grown this plant in an area where it receives very less light, and I hardly water this plant, but you can see this plant is very happy, and this plant has started producing new offshoot also. This is it for today, friends. Take care of yourself, keep gardening, like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching HR Garden.